Hi, welcome to the Filmovis Anima channel. This channel covers Hollywood movie and celebrity news, special for you movie lovers.
Jason Statham confronts his ghost past. Jason Statham is about to come out of hiding. Not yet officially titled, Statham's latest movie will see him come out of isolation to settle an unrequited grudge. Jason Statham, one of the most in-demand muscle actors, is known for The Transporter, Crank, The Expendables, The Fast and the Furious and a bunch of other action movies. In his new movie Above, Statham will be worked on by director Baltasar Kormaker, an Icelandic filmmaker. Kormaker seems to remember Mark Wahlberg's Contraband and Two Guns, as well as two survival films, Everest with Jake Gyllenhaal and Josh Brolin and Beast with Idris Elba yesterday. In the movie project with Statham, Kormaker will choose filming locations in the UK and Iceland, including at his studio facility RVK Studio in Reykjavik. The production process will only begin in November 2024, or after Statham completes his second collaboration with filmmaker David Ayer. Post The Beekeeper, Statham is still filming Ayer's Levon's Trade, which was scripted by Sylvester Stallone. In fact, Statham is already awaited by filmmaker Jean-Jacques Richet for the action mutiny this September. Busy guys. Gerard Butler takes on Empire State Building invading military, after saving the White House, London and betrayal from within the American presidency itself. Gerard Butler will now save the Empire State Building. As we all know, Butler made Olympus Has Fallen, London Has Fallen and Angel Has Fallen in the famous Has Fallen franchise. Whether they have realized it or not, Hollywood this time does not accuse Muslims as scapegoats or terrorists. However, the case of the Empire State Building was purely carried out by the American military ranks who were hurt, so they stormed it. Predictably, in this movie Butler, a former Navy SEALs turned firefighter, will face the revengeful military traitors. The movie will be called Empire State, directed by Christian Dunst, who previously directed Den of Thieves. The director, who always writes his own movie scripts, has also worked on A Man Apart, London Has Fallen and the sequel Den of Thieves, Pantera. Incidentally, the last two films starred Butler. But for this Empire State movie, the scriptwriting will be handled by S. Craig Zoller, Bona Tomahawk, and Brian Tucker, Secret Invasion. Butler has just finished filming the live-action How to Train Your Dragon where he voiced Hiccup's father, and Butler is also busy producing Greenland, Migration, the sequel to Rick Roman's Greenland disaster movie. Blind warrior Donnie Yen continues his adventures. The blind-eyed hitman, Kane, is getting a spin-off. Donnie Yen, the martial arts master, will return to the role as we saw in John Wick Chapter 4. With Jet Li ailing and Jackie Chan aging, Yen has become a top priority for Hollywood bosses who want a Hong Kong or Chinese actor who is a martial arts expert and can act. Yen's filmography in the Asian hemisphere is very much, and the most famous are Once Upon a Time in China 2, Iron Monkey, Hero, and of course when playing Ip Man, the master of martial arts including Bruce Lee's teacher. He did the Ip Man movie until Volume 4 in 2019 yesterday. Yen's Hollywood films besides John Wick include Shanghai Nights, Rogue One, XXX, Return of Xander Cage, and the live-action version of Mulan in 2020 yesterday. As part of the John Wick franchise, Kane's blind assassins will be the same as the ballerina played by Ana de Armas, who will receive a standalone film to be released by Lionsgate. Yen will begin filming next year on location in Hong Kong. The core of the story will tell Yen after being released from her obligations by the High Table in John Wick Chapter 4, while taking care of her child when they are secretly approached by Shimazu Akira, the daughter of Shimazu Koji, the manager of the Osaka Continental Hotel played by Hiroyuki Sanada. Kirsten Dunst accompanies Keanu Reeves in the midst of solitude. Spider-Man's former date, Kirsten Dunst, will apparently accompany Keanu Reeves ahead of Sandra Bullock. Yes, before Speed 3 was made, Reeves had signed a contract in a thriller that also starred Dunst, the role of Mary Jane aka MJ in Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man era. The movie is called The Entertainment System is Down, directed by filmmaker Ruben Östlund. Set on a long-haul flight where the entertainment system fails, the movie will see passengers forced to face the horror of being born. In preparing the movie, the Swedish filmmaker was inspired by a social psychology study at the University of Virginia called The Challenge of the Disengaged Mind. Östlund is a Swedish filmmaker who won the Palme d'Or or Best Film title twice at the Cannes Film Festival, in 2017 with The Square, and in 2022 with Triangle of Sadness. We hear that a bunch more well-known cast will be joining the project, which is scheduled to shoot in early 2025. Besides Daniel Brühl, Rush, Reeves' presence is definitely the most interesting. It's also quite interesting to see Dunst's meeting with the actor who has been famous for his films such as Speed, The Matrix, and John Wick. Heather Graham accompanies Nick Cage in his cowboy movie, Nicolas Cage for the third time playing in a Western movie aka Cowboy, where this time he will be accompanied by Heather Graham. Graham herself is not the first to play Western, considering she often plays in the Western genre, especially in the last 5 years where she played in Place of Bones with Tom Hopper, The Last Son with Sam Worthington, and Last Rampage with Robert Patrick. Almost the same with Cage. Francis Ford Coppola's nephew has a series of amazing movies. His films are wild at heart, Leaving Las Vegas, The Rock, Con Air, Face Off, Gone in 60 Seconds, Adaptation, National Treasure, and The Croods animation. Cage later got hooked on 2 westerns, Butcher's Crossing and The Old Way. So, Graham and Cage's encounter in this genre is certainly not by trial and error. The movie is titled The Gunslingers with the direction of Brian Skiba, who also wrote the script. Apart from Cage and Graham, the movie is also supported by Stephen Dorff, C. Ma, and Costas Mandela. Especially for Graham, Western film still cannot erase her image as a beautiful actress who was once synonymous in the comedy or sex genre. License to Drive, Boogie Nights, Bowfinger, Killing Me Softly, The Hangover, or Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me are some examples. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe.